Is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Judge, welcome.
Good morning.
We appreciate your being here. Just a couple of questions for you. Nan Aaron, President for Alliance for Justice, recently praised a number of President Biden's judicial nominations, including you, with the following statement. President Biden made an open commitment to promoting diversity on our courts, and he is honoring that commitment with these nominations. These are also judges who have a demonstrated commitment to equal justice, a refreshing change from the litany of Trump judges with records of turning the clock back on our rights. So I want to ask you this. Is it your opinion that the more than 200 federal judges nominated by President Trump, confirmed by the U.S. Senate, and currently sitting on the bench include a litany of judges with records of turning the clock back on the rights of Americans?
Senator, I have been a judge, now a federal judge, for now 20 years. And as a judge, the role I partake is to uphold the Constitution and laws of the United States in every case that comes before me. As a judge, or confirmed as a circuit judge, I would sit with judges appointed by different presidents. In my particular case, if confirmed, I would have been appointed by two presidents, President Bush at the district level, President Biden at this level, at the appellate level. And as a judge, and from my experience sitting on the circuit with other judges, judges do exactly that. They follow the law, they follow precedent, they apply the law to the facts of each case, regardless of who appoints them.
So it is not your opinion that this is a litany of judges that are there to turn the clock back on Americans' rights?
Senator, that as a sitting judge, I cannot answer that precise question, but based on my experience, judges are judges regardless of who appoints them, and they have to do the same thing, and that is follow the law and apply precedent and not make laws. They apply the law.
All right. 2006, when you went through your district confirmation, Senator Coburn asked you whether you had a judicial philosophy, and you responded, I do not have a particular judicial philosophy. My own philosophy is to work as hard as I can and to apply the laws and Constitution of the United States at the trial level. That is what we do. We are not there to make new laws to enlarge the Constitution or abridge the Constitution. That is the Supreme Court's role. We have to follow precedent from not only the Supreme Court, but also the First Circuit. This seems contrary to your very prolific work on U.S. territorial constitutional law since you've taken the bench. And Senator Grassley talked with you a little bit about this with the insular cases. As you say, that is the law of the land despite their imperialistic and racial underpinnings. In an article for the Federal Lawyer, you again criticized the Supreme Court's handling of the insular cases, noting that the Supreme Court's interpretation of its own concocted doctrine has been fraught with irreconcilable inconsistencies. And you continued to criticize the insular cases in your book, The Constitutional Evolution of Puerto Rico and Other U.S. Territories, a book, by the way, that you authored while sitting as a federal judge. In Chapter 3 of this book, you describe the insular cases as and I'm quoting you, a doctrine of pure judicial invention with absolutely no basis in the Constitution, and one that is contrary to all judicial precedent and territorial practice, end quote. If you are confirmed to the First Circuit, will you follow the precedent of the U.S. Supreme Court?
Senator, I will do that if confirmed to the First Circuit, and I have followed in cases before me the President of the Supreme Court, always.
Would you like to update your response pertaining to judicial philosophy?
Senator, my philosophy, and Senator Coburn asked me that question, I said, I don't have a philosophy, but he did say after your quote, you do have a philosophy, and I agree. And my philosophy is to work as hard as I can and to apply the laws and Constitution of the United States to cases that come before me and follow precedents.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is it unusual for a sitting judge to author a book about cases or issues that are coming before him?
Senator, the book I wrote is based on historical facts and history. It does not touch upon, and I've been very careful because I know I'm a sitting judge, it does not discuss cases that could come before me or the outcome of those possible cases. I have been very careful to follow the Code of Judicial Conduct when writing that book.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator.
Mr. Chairman.